Right then, good evening, hello, good evening, good morning and welcome. My name is Paul, I'm also called Knick-Knack. I am the brains, so help me God, behind Knick-Knack's Daily Teaser, which is a fun daily brain teaser quiz. I also occasionally, when I do these videos, I'll talk happily about movies, as and when I see one. I've missed out on a few over the past few weeks. I also talk about TV shows as well. You'll find more of the stuff about teasers, TV and movies up in this corner here underneath that little eye. But tonight I'm going to be talking about TV shows. Tonight I'm going to be talking about a specific TV show. And tonight I'm going to try and tell you about the last episode of Season 2 of For All Mankind. Episode 10, The Grey. Episode 10, The Grey, opens in Mission Control in Houston with two of the staff happily gossiping about everything from Reagan to Star Wars until one of the staff notices that the ops section of Jamestown Base is apparently losing air. The pair are reassured, however, over the radio by Commander Rossi, Scott Michael Campbell, who reassures Mission Control that everything is okay and that the apparent problem is being caused by some instrument faults. However, what we know and what we can see, but the Mission Control can't, is that Rossi is being held by the Russians, who are demanding the release of the defecting astronaut Roland Baranov, played by Alexei Sokovikov. Hope I've got that right. Post-titles, the scene shifts into the joint Sea Dragon 17 Pathfinder 1 float. Ed, Joel Kinnaman, is distracted by his potentially upcoming divorce from his wife, but is also, along with his crew, crossing the lunar blockade by Russia. Back at ground control, Margot, Ellen and Molly, Ren Schmidt, Jodie Balfour and Sonia Walger are discussing the Jamestown mission and whether to bring the Apollo half of the Apollo-Soyuz mission back to Earth. Danielle Poole, Crest Marshall, who's in charge of the Apollo end of the mission, is getting increasingly frustrated by the constant delays, caused as much as anything else by the political situation on Earth as any technical problems. On Jamestown itself, Goldo and Tracy, Michael Dorman and Sarah Jones, are stuck in the galley with no way to get out. They can only watch as US Marines try to rescue Commander Rossi, a rescue that leads to shootings, a death, and stray bullets hitting the chip that controls the Jamestown base reactor. It's only when Gordon figures out a way to communicate with Mission Control using a decommissioned antenna and a decommissioned radio set that he and Tracy find out the truth. The base's nuclear reactor is looking at a nuclear meltdown, and the only way to stop that meltdown is for someone to go outside Jamestown base in a spacesuit and reboot the reactor's coolant system. The only candidates near enough are Goldo and Tracy. They've got 15 seconds to do the job. They don't have spacesuits. Do you get the feeling it's going to be tricky? Now, have I seen a good episode? Have I seen a good finale, a good series? Yes, this second series is absolutely fantastic. It's beautifully done. It's a nice little story arc that's suitably tense and got lots of teeth to it. It's an alternative history with teeth. Certainly a few more than Man in a High Castle, I think, although that had a certain amount of elegance to it. But it's a great little series, and this last episode is both a great story and a good finale. It's got elements of a thriller. It's a Cold War story with a lot of tension to it. It's got the slightly soapy elements I've been complaining about with earlier episodes, but that soapy side, I think, is designed in part to give us a lot of sympathy for the characters. We see their relationships going from good to bad and back again. We see that going up and down as any relationship does, and we see it creating a certain amount of sympathy for the characters. And in this finale, We have a certain amount of sympathy for Gordo and Tracy, and that sympathy has a tragic end. I'll try not to say too much more, but it really is. We're not going to be seeing the pair in Series 3, which is sad. They do come to a sad end, but a suitably heroic one. Frankly, it's a great little Cold War story. It really is tense and had me quite literally on the edge of my seat. It's a fantastic episode, a fantastic finale, as I said already, and it's a great way to close that second series. It's also one that includes Nirvana's absolutely fantastic Come As You Are playing over a long shot, a long distance zoom in onto the surface of Mars and boots on the surface of Mars. That not only tells us there's going to be a Series 3, but tells us it's not far away. At any rate, the grade's given us closure to this series in a brilliant way and leaves us hanging on for the next one. Hopefully that won't be too long, and hopefully I'll get a chance to do video and written reviews. You can read the written review when you click on the link in my the info box under this video. I hope you're looking forward to Series 3, as am I. Take care, have fun, be good, try not to fall off the bus.